Welcome back to your daily dose of the ridiculous here on Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. This is the history guy, and I don't know what I'm doing here. This was actually kind of a hybrid of a couple of suggestions that I heard from folks. Some of them suggested the possibility of putting a ship together that would have a big gun up front, but then have a bunch of torpedo tubes in the rear so you could turn around and kind of just spam them with torpedoes. I actually went with the opposite of that. We will try that at some point. But what I'm doing here is I've actually got one 18-inch gun on the rear, and then I just spammed a bunch of torpedo tubes up front. You have to have two main guns, so I've got a 9-inch gun up front as well. So what we've got are a total of 65 torpedo tubes, and we're going to use 22-inch torpedoes with those. I'm not going to worry too much about the rangefinder and all that sort of stuff, though. You know, honestly, maybe that is something I ought to do. We'll go with the high TNT shells. We're really close on money. I don't have a lot of armor, obviously, on a ship like this. We're actually slightly over now, though weight is pretty good. So maybe the way to go is to go to a slightly less powerful armor so that I add weight and reduce cost at the same time. I think we're good on engine efficiency. We are. I want to improve my maneuverability, though, a little bit. I think that's pretty good. We're not going to worry too much about protection. This is mostly about maneuverability and really being able to nail him here. So we're going up against some low technology ships, if I remember right. This is one of those missions where you're going against a fleet, but it's like one of the early missions, build a dreadnought, I think it is. So I'm not exactly facing the most skilled of vessels in this particular mission, but it is a pretty big one. I'm the British, excellent, against 2 German battleships, 2 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers, and I am the Dreadnought, baby. All right, finally got the name. Once we get Alpha 3, we'll be able to name ships as we see fit. How many shells do we got? Not a lot. So let's not fire just yet. I don't have a lot of armor, so I do have to concern myself with that a little bit. This particular dreadnought is not as heavily armored as we would like. We've got to get in close to use the torpedo tubes. Where are we at? We're about 12 kilometers out. 10. I only have 260 torpedoes, so I'm not going to get a lot of shots off with those. So everything's going to involve me getting close and staying alive. "18-inch should be able to finish him off pretty quickly when I start firing." Oh, we already got torpedoes in the water. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that to happen quite so soon. See how quickly we can take out one of these ships with this 18-inch gun. Not going to have it for very long. In fact, I may run out of ammo all the way around before I sink this whole fleet. I'm going to go save on my torpedoes too. Got to be cautious with this little bit of ammunition I have. Alright, come on, let's get a hit. I don't have any kind of rangefinders. Oh, wow. Wasn't expecting that. That was only 2,000 damage. I guess it was a light cruiser. That was beautiful. I guess I hit him in just the right spot. Let's watch him sink. I thought we were up against the Germans. That doesn't look like a German flag. Maybe we don't see the flags yet until we identify. I don't know. Now there's a German flag. Maybe they just burned? I don't know. Yeah, that one broke in half. That's glorious. Alright, we're gonna have to slow down. Get down to that magic speed there. Start getting that. Oh boy, I didn't realize. Oh, we're at 97%. The fires make it look worse than it really is. Hopefully start getting that own cruise speed bonus soon. Who are we shooting at? Oh, it's battleship. Excellent. Oh boy. I think I hit him. Yeah, partial penetration. Oh, it was a ricochet. We did launch some more torpedoes, it appears. Wouldn't expect them to do much from here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they're going right at the one that I already sank. Excellent. I think the Leipzig's going to get away. Maybe. He's going to have to try and get really lucky and turn just between these things. Oh, hello! 18-inch took out that light cruiser. Oh, I don't know if you're going to get away from all of them, dude. It might get you at least one. Maybe we'll hit his rudder. This is going to be really close. He might actually escape. He's going to do it. He's going to miss every single one of those torpedoes. Nicely done, sir. But you can't escape my 18-inch guns. Let's turn this way a little bit so we can get a better angle for the torpedoes. There's a big hit. All right, we'll be regularly aggressive with the torpedoes. We'll go to normal fire mode. It's actually kind of a nice mix, because this one gun still does plenty against weaker opponents. And the torpedoes give me a little bit of flexibility. And we just sank his battleship with a 13,000 damage hit. I'm going to turn off the guns. At least for a minute. See what we can do with the torpedoes. I've said this before, but I really wish you could manually fire these torpedoes, because it just seems like the AI does a terrible job with placement. When you have this many torpedoes, you really need to spread them out instead of firing them all in one little area that makes it easy for him to get away. We're at about 2.5 kilometers out, so I feel like if they spread out enough, we ought to be able to hit him from here. There's this, the Schleswig-Holstein. All right, let's get him in the water. better not miss from 2.3 kilometers. With how many torpedoes are we going to put in the water this time? Let's see. And it looks like we put 25 in the water. They're not going to be spread out enough. What we needed were some going this other way too. All he needs to do is turn, and he should be okay. Let's see. There they are right there. Oh, oh, oh. There's the turn. I don't think you're going to turn successfully from these ones. He must not have spotted them in time. We're going to get some hits. 22-inch torpedoes against this ship might do some pretty good damage. Oh, yeah! Bye-bye. That did the trick. Never underestimate superior technology. Okay, maybe I cheated a little, but, you know, whatever. Okay. Turn the guns back on. Let's finish him. Take out the Leipzig. Actually, let's stay straight for now. Gotta turn a little bit further that way. Give myself an angle with the 18-inch gun. One shot should be enough. I didn't mean with that gun. I meant with this one. Oh, a little disappointed by that. Here's what we're gonna do. We wounded him with... Oh, he sank. Darn it. I thought we would wound him with the gun and finish him with the torpedoes. Now we're gonna turn everything off. Come over and visit our friend, the Scharnhorst. Hey, by the way, I think I read somewhere that the Scharnhorst, the one from World War II, was found today. I just saw the headline. I didn't read the article. And my phone's dead, so I can't look it up right now, but I believe that's what happened. Oh, my phone's at 1%. Maybe I can look it up before it dies. Yeah, it was found off the Falkland Islands. Excellent. So check that out if you're into such things. In the meantime, we're going to come right up alongside the Scharnhorst and say hello. Kind of like what we did yesterday. So I've only landed, you can see, 3 ammo detonation hits, 7 torpedo hits, 3 regular penetration, 1 over penetration, and 3 ricochets. Where are we at? We're at 1.8 kilometers. And closing. Don't mess with me, Scharnhorst. You don't want this. You should be sailing away, or steaming away right now. Let's get nice and close. this should do. And go. You see all those splashes right away, and it's just like, oh no, my life is over. Actually, these might not be enough torpedoes to finish off a heavy cruiser. Then again, maybe, since it's early enough technology. Oh, yeah, it was more than enough. It only took like 2. Okay. Alright, that's what we call overkill. Let's actually do something that's a bit of a challenge. What can we do that's a bit of a challenge? So we're going to do the same exact mission, but this time I'm not going to use any of the cheats. We're going to have to do this within the confines of what is actually possible. I still like the idea of the enhanced firepower. We're just going to do it now without the extra funds and without all the technologies unlocked. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Hey, there's the Nevada. Okay, so here we go. We've got $25 million to work with. We'll do our usual kill the range. And then we're going to look and see. We've just got these Dreadnought technologies. I want to see what guns I've got. Now, we've got up to 14-inch guns, but they're Mark IIs. The 13s are Mark IIIs. Let's look at the 10,000 meters. They're 3.9%. Here they're 3.3%. Yeah, so it looks like the 13s are the way to go. I don't think we can get a barbette up there. Oh, maybe we can. I don't know if we can get a 13 in front of that, though. Maybe? No? Oh, we can. Just barely. Actually, if we do the little hold down the control button, we can. Okay. So we'll get 2 of those up front. Can we do 2 in the rear as well? That I don't know. Oh yeah, we can. Perfect. Alright, now the question is, do we have room for our towers? So far, so good. Excellent. Just barely room. Now we're overweight, but that's easily solved with the armor. But that's going to get us... We're probably going to be looking at only one battleship. That's fine. I'm going to throw 3 funnels on this thing. Let's see where we're at. Engine efficiency. If we go up to induced boilers, we hit 100%. Citadel 2 seems to be the best we can do. We're overweight again. Alright, we may have to sacrifice some speed. I'm actually going to sacrifice some bulkheads too. We're still close on weight though. I definitely want super heavy shells. Give me Lyddite 1 again because I want to get that. Well, we lose penetration though, so let's go Lyddite 2 with the super heavy. We ought to get penetration that way. Give me auto reload. Oh man, we're definitely going to have to sacrifice something. We're good on cost. We're just having trouble with the weight. Okay. Just not sure what else we can do about that. There's nothing there. Alright, I think we're stuck with what we've got. We're just going to have to hope that this armor will hold. And that we can land some hits before it's too late. I'm not going to go with any secondary guns because I don't have the weight for it. I'm just going to have to hope that these 4 dual 13-inch guns can do the job. I don't know, it's been a while since I've tried this without the cheats. You know, I'm not used to it. We're definitely not going to use them when we first start out on Alpha 3. We want to experience everything as it's intended to be. They did say on Alpha 3 that they're going to disable some of the other aspects of that cheat console, but they're going to leave the 2 that we actually use. All right, 2 battleships, 2 heavy cruisers, 2 light cruisers. We are German. Odin, interesting. All right, we'll start with high explosives and see how we do. Let's see if we can land a hit after our first shot. Oh, we already changed targets. Are you kidding me? I mean, I guess it makes sense since he's coming at me, but he's going to be a tough nut to crack. I need to slow down to... I think 18 should give me the bonus on the best bonus on cruise speed. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can land a hit. This guy's going to be tough just because of the fact that he's coming at me. Not much of a profile. Looks like I'm going to land on either side of him. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a hit this time. I want to see how much damage I'm going to do with my current setup. Come on, get a hit right on front. Oh, come on. Alright. We got partial penetration. We may have to let it go with the armor penetrating shells for now. Alright, there we got some big hits. They didn't cause a lot of damage considering. We got penetration, bow deck extended 470. Oh, now we've switched targets. Okay. Didn't ask for that, but alright, I get it. We hurt him, so now he's not as likely to be able to get away. There's another ricochet. Got his first decent hit on me. Now why do they keep changing targets? Oh, this is so irritating. We just start shooting at a guy, now we change targets. Are we just going for the one that has the best chance of being hit, or what? Quit changing the target. There's a nice hit. We're getting close now. Gotta be careful, that's a lot of ships. In fact, I might go ahead and start turning away from him now. Nice. Oh, we haven't changed targets again yet. Beautiful. But we got to finish this one before we move on to another target. This is one of my main threats with this battleship. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Oh, now we change target. No, don't change targets. I want this guy gone before you move on to somebody else. Because this guy can still shoot at me with his big guns. Now we're basically starting over. Maybe that's why, because now we're not going to get the hits we got before. Alright, let's go ahead after this light cruiser. High explosives. Nice hit. Another one. Really nice hit there. Jinhua is almost out. In fact, let's see if this flooding finishes it. I guess not. There we go. That should do the job. Nice hits. You're done. Oh, yeah. Go after another light cruiser. Beautiful. Almost dead already. In fact, it might... Yeah, this is going to do it right here. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah. What else we got? We got a couple of bigger ones. So the four heavies are left, the heaviest ships he's got. I don't know if the high explosives are going to do the job against this armored cruiser or not. We'll find out. Yeah, I'd say they will. Not quite as much penetration happening, but it'll do the job. There's a nice explosion. I gotta say, I love that effect when you see the big explosions hit. those. Nice. All right, we've got one more of those. No, that's not what I wanted. And then we can finish off the battleships. We'll definitely have to switch to the AP for that. Oh, beautiful. That's so satisfying. Here comes the finishing shots. Yes. Not quite. Oh, I guess it was. Okay. Now we're going to go to auto. We're going to go after these battleships. This one's pretty close already. So now we're back to armor-piercing shells. Oh, lovely. Wow. Oh, okay, I didn't see that coming. And then there was one. Man, this has been way more one-sided than I expected it to be. We're not using the unlocks. A little further away on this guy, about 5 kilometers out, so... Oh, darn it. Not what I wanted to do there. We gotta get the turrets turned around. What exactly is happening that I'm not firing here? Still waiting on the guns to turn. Slow process. Now we're in position. Bandy, your time is numbered. Or your time is up. It's limited. Your days are numbered. Nice. There. Odin, the interesting choice for a German ship, but I like it. Trouble. One must have thicker armor than the other. He's got 13-inch. I'm going to give high explosives a try here. much there either. Very, very nice salvo there. Alright, let's see what happens. Boom. Lovely. Those last two have been devastating with the HE. Next one should do it. Yes. All right. Well, as always, I love to hear your input. Use the comment section below. Drop a like if you would. Check out some of my other videos. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching.